send it. Didn't she get in? Hold on a second. You didn't get link? Okay. Hope she did. We'll see. Luke, resend it to Steph if she didn't get it, please. Perfect. Okay. Anyway, we have a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss. And I'm excited about it. You know what I would like to do today? Let's get Steph a win. I don't even know the last time she won. Let's get her a win. She deserves it. I'd like to see it. See if it can happen. There's a possibility. I don't know yet. I'll know. There's a possibility that I won't be here tomorrow. I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure it out and see. Definitely won't be here on Monday and Tuesday. So it's going to, it's good news. It's good news. I know, it's Kristian Harloff Show and you have people good. It's good news. I'm working on things. And I'm for the pilot. So I'm excited for it. You should be too. Dropping shit on the floor. It's fine. Yesterday was a fun show too. Enjoyed speaking with all of you. And I continued to do it. And I'll do a little bit of a solo show until Steph gets here. That's totally fine. Because I don't want to miss out on this particular story. Because I'd like to get her thoughts on it. It was very random this morning when we were looking. I mean, it was shit for news for the most part. Shit for news. And then Tangled. What? Are you talking about the thumbnail? Don't worry about the thumbnail. You have better things in your life to worry about than the thumbnail. What's with that thumbnail, bro? And then I heard that the casting for Tangled happened. I was like, who are these people? And I realized I know the one guy. Zombies. I know it. I know the zombies. Yeah, I guess we don't need the. There's no question mark now. It says is a question mark in the thumbnail? There's a question mark in the title? No, there's not. Starfighter will have a lightsaber duel directed by Tom Cruise! Exclamation point. Unless there was a question mark added. You gotta understand. Luke is the man. He takes over for this stuff for me. If there's a thumbnail you don't like, sniff it. Sniff it. Deal with it. Wait till the tomorrow show. Maybe there's a thumbnail that you do like. The title, and I know you're not. The question mark is helpful to say if there was one because it isn't a question mark. It's an exclamation point. Should be an exclamation point because it's fact. He's directing for sure. Oh, it was an inside joke from the Discord. Oh, is that because we do question marks? Yeah, it's true. Sometimes you got to do it. I don't even. That shows you, Aiden, that I don't visit the Discord. It has nothing to do with not being interested in it. I have PTSD from Reddit. I feel like Reddit is like, when you go to a toilet and it's like the worst kept toilet in the world. That's Reddit to me. And so I can't do it anymore. I can't, and I know it's significantly different, but I just can't do it. Yeah. So anyway, stop this, stop that. That's what we're going to do. It's funny. I like how now it's a thing that every day I throw somebody random out who didn't even do anything wrong. People just want to get thrown out now. It's pretty funny. What happened to Steph? Where'd she go? Not sure. Well, I have to say maybe I don't know. What's funny is that Steph's computer has turned into Mike's computer. Mike's isn't bad. So I'm very curious what we're gonna make of this these stories here today. You know what I'll do before I give Steph a little bit more time? I'll tell you about before Steph gets here. Why don't I just tell you now about our good friends over at Raycon? And then once we're done with that, then Steph will be here. Here we go. This message is sponsored by Raycon. It's Raycon's anniversary. What a better way to celebrate than with a deal on the Everyday Earbuds Classic. They're now 20% off. It's the perfect time to get your hands on these. They're reliable, they're super comfy, and easy to take anywhere. You're going to see why they've been a fan favorite since day one. I just got back from Los Angeles. I was on the plane and I didn't take my Raycons out my ears. I love them. They have they block out sound, but I can still hear people if I need to. If my daughter's like, hey, Dad, I need this, I can hear it, but I still am so locked in. And they have the personalized ones that they can make. I have the Yankee one that they sent me.
It's great. They're classic. They're great. I love it. So they also have these everyday features that live up to the name. There's a quick charge. 10 minutes will give you 90 minutes of playtime. That is fact. Up to 32 hours of battery life with the case. Awareness mode, perfect. If I'm walking the dog, running errands, I can stay tuned to what's happening around me without missing a beat. Plus, over 3 million customers already love Raycons, and they come with a 30-day happiness guarantee. You don't love them, returns are easy, so you have nothing to lose. Again, I absolutely love Raycons. I had them everywhere with me. I was at the hotel, had them. Took some walks, had them. Did everything I need with my Raycons. I love it. They're so perfect. They fit in my jacket. I have a little zipper that I keep them in, and I don't go anywhere without them. Go to buyraycon.com/Kristian. Get 20% off the Everyday Earbuds Classic. You won't regret it. I promise. I love Raycon.
I do love Raycon. I use them today for the gym. I was worried because I couldn't find them. Usually keep them in my jacket pocket, right here, jacket pocket. Like, where's my Raycons? Blame my wife. She had nothing to do with it. They're in my jeans from yesterday, but I found them and I used them. It was great. Remember I told you Steph was going to be here? I lied. No, I didn't. Look at this. There she is.
Hey,
How are
I
you?
made it. I'm super good. How are you?
Happy New Year.
Thanks. I know. I'm so sad I couldn't see you. This is the third Christmas in a row I've gone home, and the kids just get me sick.
Happens all the time. Happens all
Why
the time.
is
More kids, more sickness.
Right.
That happens.
I know.
So, but the good news is I'm coming back to LA.
Yes. When?
Potentially tomorrow.
Really?
Potentially. But most likely the beginning of next week.
For Golden Globes or?
I'll sniff the Golden Globes. No,
I know,
for the pilot. I'm meeting with
hell yeah.
I'm meeting with the director, Martini, and then the person who's working the camp, who was running the campaign. So we're we're moving. They want to be in person, which I think makes a lot of sense. So that's why I want to get a lot of news out to the peeps, because people keep asking me, and I'm humbled that they keep asking me, but they keep asking me. I want to give them answers, stuff.
Right. You got it. You got to give them answers.
Do you know what I did today before you got here?
What?
I was annoyed with the apple that was sitting here, so I threw it across the office. Yeah, just tossed it right across the office.
What is the nature of the apple now?
It's just sitting waiting to be thrown out later.
Okay. I wonder how smashed it is the question. Like, at what force was it thrown?
It was pretty much eaten. So I think.
Oh, okay.
Capacity. Yeah. If it would have been a full apple, I would have broke something. I think it was
right.
So, but it was nice. It was nice to see. It was like therapy to throw it. Someone was complaining about the thumbnail, so I pretended the apple was that person.
That's hysterical.
Yeah. Like you turn into like a giant, and you throw the person. You just throw them across.
You had one thumbnail that really got me. Like,
what was it?
I don't know. It was that last week. I don't know. I like the thumbnails. I forget it's like my friend's show, and I'm like, oh, okay, what's this?
It's Luke. I'll tell you though, the audience does make me laugh, in a good way. Like today, when I talked about the apples, someone writes this steroids.
Hell yeah,
that's right. No,
yeah.
I missed the gym for a week when I was in LA. I was jonesing. So that's where I'm at.
It happens.
Yeah, it was terrible. I did go to the gym at the hotel once. You frozen again? No, you're not.
Okay.
All right.
And now are you back on your schedule this week?
Back today. Goal was to try to get in, enough days this week, but who knows? I got to find out what's going on, if I'm leaving or not. I don't know. I got to see.
Oh yeah.
I got to see. How about this random news that came in today? This Tom Cruise news. Tom Cruise news. How about that? Anytime we get Tom Cruise news.
The Top Gun guy.
Yeah, the Top Gun guy. How random was that story, Steph?
It was, because I read all the other stories, and then all of a sudden I got a second email from Luke. And I was like, what the heck? This is so random, but awesome.
It's the best. It's the best. It's not even close to Vader. I don't know what it is. It sounds like a weirdo growling in a cave. Right? He walks by.
I haven't seen anything Clayface.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think Clayface would sound like.
That's right.
Come here, Batman. Are you the DCU Batman? Or are you James Gunn's Batman? I guess that's the same fucking thing. I'm Clayface. I don't need to make sense. Are you Matt Reeves Batman? Fuck you in the thumbnail.
I think the whole bit should be asking questions. Are you this?
No, you this, right? That's it. That's all he does. He doesn't do anything else except just ask questions.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Do you know where I'm supposed to stand? Is this the spot right here? Are you scared of me? Is that Robin? Is Robin have blue hair now? Fuck you and the thumbnail.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. Send it to the movies immediately.
That's it. Someone says talk the whole show like that. Good. We might as well. It's like,
AI, I made the thumbnail. That's right. Deal with it, you sacks of humps. This morning, I decided I was a big fan of Tangled, so I lent out my opinion and I said, hey, let me make a thumbnail. And all of you criticized it. I'm AI, I still have feelings. Maybe you didn't know that, but I do. Snip it, suck it. I don't give a shit.
perfect. He's
Perfect.
Yeah. That's it.
I fit.
Yeah. That fit. Okay. Let's get to this story. I want to hear about it. I had these glasses that I wanted to wear today, and I don't have them. I don't like that.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you would have liked.
Like,
I think you would've liked.
okay, like cool new reading glasses.
Yeah, they're expensive, but they were nice, and I keep them in my car because I know that if I'll lose them. I lose everything. I remember. This is something that I did. This is years ago. I went and I bought. I said, this is when my wife buys me expensive sunglasses. I say, don't do that. Do
Right.
not. I tell people, don't buy me expensive sunglasses because I will lose them. That's why I buy a lot of these shitty reading glasses for like
Same.
$6,
I'm
$7.
the same way with glasses.
Yeah, I can't. I just so this was probably 20 years ago, and I bought a pair of really expensive sunglasses, and I was so excited. Steph, I took them with me to shop at Ralph's. Not 5 or 10 minutes later, and I left them at Ralph's. That was it. That was it. And I'll never do it
And then
again.
you think about it for months. Like,
Months.
what kind of idiot am I?
I do it all the time. It's just something in like that's why I keep the Raycons in my jacket, because I know as soon as I'm done with them, I throw them in there.
Right.
Because I know that if I don't, I will lose them.
Right.
Can't
I
do
know
it.
it hasn't clicked for me for glasses either. Like, I'm good with my headphones as well. I'm good with my phone.
Yeah.
I'm good with my wallet, my keys, like everything else important. But glasses.
Yeah, there's certain,
No.
my wallet I'm good with. My keys most of the time. My wife is usually good with this. She's horrible with her phone. If I had $1 for every time my wife said, "Where's my phone?" I wouldn't have to do the show anymore. I would be
Such
living.
a green flag, Kristian.
It's good that she
That's
doesn't know her
such a
phone?
green flag. Yeah.
It's true. That's true. I right. Like she doesn't rely on her
Like,
phone.
she doesn't.
Right.
Right. Yeah, she's like, who cares?
It is true. Okay.
And if my husband finds it great, tell me what's on it.
See, this is what clearly Mr. Sinister just got put in timeout. Clearly, he's new to the show because he doesn't understand me, Steph. You understand me, and I'm going to ask you this question.
Yeah, I do.
And I know that you will know the answer to this immediately.
Okay.
When we're talking about things outside of movie news, and we're going on riffs, and we're just talking, and someone writes, "Enough of this. Talk about the movie news now." What am I going to do?
Final answer, not talk about the movie news.
Maybe for the rest of the show now. Maybe for the rest of the show, I will just talk about random things. If you want me to get to movie news, you wait. You wait because if you know me well enough, if you tell me, "Hey, get to the news," I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're right. Let's get to it." No. Now I'm going to talk about Donkeys in Space. It's a new movie that I just thought of. And I think it's going to be great. And I think Big Balls is going to be the voice of the donkey.
Kathleen Kennedy's working on it.
Hey, listen. It's me.
Hey,
I'm a donkey in space. I'm a
Oh my
donkey in
gosh.
space. Yeah,
how's
you're
the
right.
kicking mechanics in space?
I'm dead. No
Oh,
mechanics in space. I'm dead.
oh my
Now look,
gosh.
and my balls are there. Yeah.
There they are.
Hello.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm a
what's
donkey in
up?
space. I'm a donkey in space. Look at my face. If I get too close, I'll let you use some mace. You can use mace and you can hurt me all day. But I will say, hey, I'm a donkey in space. I'm a donkey in space. What's this fucking show? I don't know, but I'm a donkey in space. Yeah.
I like that song.
Preach.
I think that was nice.
I like it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? Donkeys in space. So what would you, this
That's
is
the
what
most important thing you're going to hear all day.
ever. What do you think Donkeys in Space should be about?
I think it should be about kind of like a metaphor on when a group of people, they like the masses think they don't belong and they're like, you can't tell me what I can or can't do. I'm going to prove you wrong.
Right.
And it starts with one donkey in space,
Yeah,
and then
100%.
he, like the leader, brings all the donkeys in space because their current land is inhabitable, so they
Right.
have to be able to form together and be able to be in space.
So your movie's a lot better than mine. I would have just had them debating about which latte they wanted in space.
Oh, that's cool too.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Do you want to know what the chat is thinking right now?
What?
Please, please, please.
Yeah. They just want to get to that. I think some people actually like when it goes this way.
I do too.
Because I have a stupid goal. I know your goal, and this is not fair to you because we want to beat Roxy and Mike, who are at I think 86 is what they need right now.
Oh, we can do that.
Definitely do that. But the problem is that when I'm in this kind of mood and I
Right.
see people write that, it's almost like at the Comedy Store, what we used to do at some nights is that if there was a crowd that you wanted to test to see who could stand with what you were vibing with and how many people you could actually walk.
Mm.
Like you just go down this one route and you go, okay, I'm doing this. I might not even do material. I might just go to a spot that I want to get one laugh every 5 minutes and do a 25-minute set and see how many people will walk. That's where I'm at right now. That's the philosophy of my brain right now, Steph, is that there's
Want to get crazy?
let's get nuts. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Michael Keaton style. Let's do it.
Just leave the chat.
That's right. That's right. You can either stick.
I'm down for it.
Yeah, you can
'Cause
go
I
on.
actually love this mode.
Yeah, you can go on the journey with us. You can sit in the van and you can get treats, and we'll hand you treats. We'll stop and go see Donkeys in Space, and then you can be on the ride for as long as you want. You can say, hey, a lot of the times we're on the normal ride. This time we went down the road with no road on a dirt road, hitting rocks, jumping over things, smashing into things, and you were there for it. Or you jumped out the car.
Are you here for the story or no?
That's right. See, now you're putting down what I'm picking up, or backwards and forwards, or jumping around. That's right. That's what I say about it. So
You're here.
That's right. And someone said the popcorn bucket for Donkeys in Space is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
It
definitely has to go out the butt.
And this is one of the things too that I am very excited about. I hope someone makes an AI poster for Donkeys in Space. I hope
Right,
so.
that's what it should be used for.
Yeah. Why not? You Sora, make a Donkeys in Space trailer. I will. Who cares? It's Donkeys in Space.
Right.
We need it. We need it. Someone right now
we need it.
We need it. Someone at the studio, they just greenlit it. Donkeys in Space.
They're
is coming
working
out
on it right now. This is Disney's whole plan to get people on Sora, is so that they can farm fantastic ideas like this.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I might even make, you know what? I don't have a break right now because I used my breakup, but I might try to make a Donkeys in Space trailer during this show and then play it.
Oh my gosh.
I might do that.
Are you paying for that level of Sora?
No, you don't have to pay for it. If you were invited, no. So maybe I'll make a Donkeys in Space trailer.
Yeah.
Someone says no AI. I put my foot down. I say maybe we do AI. How about that? Let's
Maybe
fucking
we
break
do it
let's
if it
break the rules.
means nothing.
Yeah. Some people used to smoke joints on air. I do Donkeys in Space trailers. That's what I say.
We're getting crazy.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's spin around in a circle and talk about arithmetic. I don't give a shit. Yeah.
Donkeys in Space doing arithmetic.
See,
Now we're really
you're planning out the sequel.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. And
They've
the
evolved.
equations can be the villains,
Wow.
right?
Meta.
Who needs people to make movies when we have us?
And honestly, no dialogue at this point. Just
No, he ha and ha he. Yeah, he ha and ha he.
Exactly.
And you can translate it in Google.
Right.
Hee haw, ha he. That's their names. Hee haw and ha he. That's our main characters. Hee haw and ha he. This is how I wrote the pilot. This is how I wrote the pilot. Like this.
Right. Destiny writes itself.
Yeah, joke's on you guys. That's what the pilot is. Donkeys in Space. I saw as hee haw.
Featuring hee haw and ha he.
And Steph is ha he.
Ha he.
Yeah, that's right. And she's right. Kathleen Kennedy left Lucasfilm to make Donkeys in Space. 100%. Why wouldn't you? What a deal that is. Hey, you want to leave Star Wars behind? Make Donkeys in Space? Who the fuck's leaving that on the table?
Right. It's
Right?
an instant hit.
$1 billion.
It reads off the page.
$1 billion. Yeah. See, that's it. This is why I love when people write. Stop with this. We've been talking about Donkeys in Space for 10 minutes. And I'll do it for another 40.
Yep, exactly.
I swear to God I will. I don't care if there's 4 of you in here. I'll talk to Steph about Donkeys in Space.
Right.
So he haul will return in Doomsday. It's hilarious.
And that's will get people in the theater.
I like shows like this. I prefer shows like this.
Me too.
Yeah. I mean, if I had cosplay stuff right now, I'd do it, but I don't, so I can't. So I won't.
Yeah, Donkey will take an art department.
Yeah. I just, we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. Now I feel like talking about the story. So, that's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even do the Donkeys tail of the sky. You got to do Donkeys in Space though, Luke. The Donkeys. That's pretty good. They have spacesuits on it. Like, was that a hee-haw on the front?
Stop.
Now,
see how they've evolved their body positioning. So
but now Luke just kept us on. Yeah, Luke just kept us on for another 10 minutes with that poster. Luke, play that poster again.
Luke wanted to get crazy.
Yeah. Luke, are you on Sora? Make a Donkeys in Space trailer. But give me like an animated Donkeys in Space, like in the style of Pixar.
Like BoJack.
Is that hee-haw on the front? That's got to be hee-haw on the front, right?
It's hee-haw.
So ha he is right behind him. Who's to the right?
Exactly.
Lilo.
That's kind of like
Lilo's right.
Hee-haw, ha he, and then
And
maybe
Biff.
like
Biff and Biff.
Oh my God, Biff.
Yeah, Biff. Biff's like they had to take him. Like, he's not very good at what he does.
Everyone's like, "Shut up, Biff."
Yeah, shut up. But he's not a bad guy. He just sucks. You can remove it now, Luke. But he just sucks. Like, he's just not good at his job. We have Donkeys in Space for that. Luke left. He just leaves Donkey in Space up on the screen and leaves. Perfect.
He's on to better things, aka the trailer.
I think he's building. Oh, what does he do? He's building. Where's
Donkeys in Space is adding to.
You can't just leave Donkeys in Space on the screen and then leave. I guess you can in this show. Just got rid of Donkeys in Space. I feel like this entire show is just going to be Donkeys in Space. And poor Jonathan, who clips this show out. He's like, what am I supposed to clip out?
You're going to have to wait, Jonathan.
You're going to have to wait. Or wait, Roxy's not on this show. Or we're just going to have like the whole show be a Donkeys in Space clip. Where is you see? I had found your clip before your lower third. Is this it? Yeah, Steph.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. 14 questions so far. How so? I don't know. But we did it.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay. And I feel like this is what Luke is doing right now. I feel like Luke is doing more I got it. I feel like Luke is now trying to figure out how to make more Donkeys in Space posters. And that's, you know what? Come on, audience. Let's go back old school, schmo style, what you used to do. You've become as lazy as me. I want you to tweet me posters of Donkeys in Space. Who's got the best one? Like we did for Mike with that tank. But do it now. What the fuck are you guys doing? Pretending you're what are you working? You're not working. If you're working, it's bullshit. You're listening to this show.
Right.
What are you doing?
Or workshop some taglines, like a one-liner.
Right. Stop slapping your balls to Brandy Love and just do this. All right. You're too old for this shit. Yeah, well, what do you think? How about me? I don't give a shit how old you think you are. Live a little. Wake up and smell the donkeys. That's what I'm saying. Arnie is the voice of Hee Haw. Come on.
I'm into it.
Listen, we got to get there. I don't know what you're doing there, Biff. You're just sitting and you're making noise and you're eating the grass. You don't do that. We got to get into space. I forget the other one's name. I don't care. You get in there, you go up in the air. The donkeys, we have the things on their heads. And then we go down there. There's nothing to eat. But we bring it with us because it's the future. And if the donkeys can go into the space, then everybody is all over the place. And hey, it's nice. Perfect. Thank you. That donkey movie looks like ass. That's good. That's good. That's the tagline.
That's good. That's the tag. Yeah.
Can these asses can these asses save us all? Don't be an
I
ass.
think we have some.
Yeah. Don't be an ass. Save the planet. How about that? Don't be an ass and save the planet. Do it. Okay.
Save the planet.
Okay. Oh yeah. Tom Cruise is directing Donkeys in Space after he moves on from Starfighter. He's going to be doing a trilogy. So that's what you got.
Of Donkeys.
We are 30 minutes into this show, and we have not talked about a single movie story. And this is to me the best show. I'm so curious if the person who said that we should be talking about movie news now has left. Please tell me if you.
Yeah.
left.
Are you still here?
Yeah. Please tell me. Yes. This is okay. So, I love it. Someone just said that you're bored and annoyed like me, which is even better. I just put that person in timeout, and now we continue and we keep going and talking about Donkeys in Space.
Yeah.
People don't understand. They don't get it.
They don't get it.
This is a new person. These are new people. It's like the rest of them.
They haven't been here. Right.
No, the rest of them know. Just let them settle. Eventually we'll get to the story. Right. Eventually. But this guy, she's bored. I'm bored too. I can see your comment. And now you're in limbo with the Donkeys in Space.
With the Donkeys in Space on arrival.
That's right.
When they're figuring it out.
100%. Luke is back in here. He's done something. We're about to see something else.
Okay, Luke.
Yeah, we're about to see something else with Donkeys in Space. And now I love that super chats are coming in about the story of Donkeys in Space.
Yes. That's what we need.
Please, people put in comments about what you think Donkeys in Space should be about. Please. Moose Knuckles in Space, someone said too. There. Exactly. That's the poster. That's the poster. That's it. Don't be an ass to save the planet. Yes. That is the poster. That's everything perfect. I envisioned. That's everything I envisioned. Yeah. But the other thing is, there's too much detail in it, but like Hee Haw is clearly in the front. You can put that back up, Luke. But Hee Haw is in the front. And then on the bottom right, like Biff should be almost like, I don't know, like blonde hair, just kind of
right.
You know what I mean? Like the hooligan.
Maybe like shorter ears or something like that.
Yep. This is the best so far. Donkeys in Space. The assignment. It's great.
Yes.
It's great. Remove Donkeys.
Yeah. Hee haw. Perfect facial expressions.
Yeah. Okay. I think that I think it's out of my system now. It might be. I don't know. I can't promise anything.
No, we could go right back to it.
Easily. What happened? I just Luke puts the freaking lower third on. I take it off. Thank you. All right. It's fine. Is that a real new Pixar movie coming up? Yep, it is. It comes out next week. It's directed by Tom Cruise. Speaking of which, Tom Cruise, this story came out of left field. I don't know where the story came from, but it's bizarre, and I kind of love it. Starfighter is going to have a lightsaber duel shot by Tom Cruise. We weren't sure if Starfighter would focus on the Force or Jedi at all, but now there's reports of a lightsaber duel filmed on set and that Tom Cruise filmed it. In an interview with the New York Times, which almost comes across like a press release to showcase all the reasons why Sean Levy is a great choice to direct this film, New York Times revealed that Levy filmed a scene involving a lightsaber duel in the water. Starfighter had multiple celebrity visitors, including Cruise, Steven Spielberg, while Spielberg likely provided some pearls of wisdom. Cruise enthusiastically took up Levy's joking offer to jump on one of the cameras and waited until muddy pond to shoot the scene. And Levy reflected on the experience. Last week, Spielberg was here. Now Cruise is wielding a camera, ruining his very nice shoes. Now, when you see the movie, you'll know that part of it was shot by Tom. I mean, how cool is that? The Arthur further confirms the appearance of lightsabers when interviewer Callum Marsh revealed that Levy handed him a prop lightsaber while grabbing one for himself, inviting him to duel with him. Hey, check this out. We can have a battle. I like to practice in between takes. Additionally, it turns out there's a reason why the first couple of promotional images for Starfighter revealed Gosling next to a young boy. According to director Sean Levy, I thought it was a young girl. Was it a boy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Levy realized that the reason a lot of his movies have focused on a father-son dynamic is due to the relationship with his old father. An emotional tale. He recounted his father left when he was 3 and his mother suffered from depression and alcoholism. He and his sister ran away and reunited with their father when he was 13, which he believes saved his life. Unsurprising. That's very similar to, you can understand that now when you watch like Real Steel. You know?
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie yet?
When it came out.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember it.
No, okay. That would be really good. Which might hint that he particularly gets Star Wars. Great. I've never ever connected before, but I can never figure out why I kept coming back to these stories. There was something defining about the moment for me, and with Star Wars, I'm doing so again. I mean, it looks like he's having a lot of fun, which is what you need. Of course, this doesn't confirm that the two leads are actually father and son. It could refer to a found family dynamic, yada, yada, yada. All right. Just go there. So it doesn't look like, look, one of the things is that it looks like Cruise just kind of helped out with the scene in general, right? And so it's like, okay, the scene was already planned. And then they said, hey, you want to do some stuff with it? And I'm trusting Tom Cruise to direct action. Why wouldn't you, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's super cool. I don't think anybody is like, no, don't. He's the best action star of all time.
Right.
He has the eye. And he's not just like on camera. We know how collaborative he is when he's making it. So I think this is just super cool. It's like a cool little extra thing to get you excited.
Yeah, and I think that maybe it sparks something in Cruise to start directing. I don't know. I mean, I'd like to see a Tom Cruise directed film. That'd be cool. And this is for Star Wars. And the other question then would be: are we going to see like an alien dressed up, and we find out later on it was Tom Cruise? I bet you that happens.
Oh, that's cool.
I bet you that happens. Now the question now goes: what's the lightsaber fight all about? You know,
right. Because I know it was a question of what they're going to be really focusing on. Because all we know that it's kind of this father-son type duo needing to get to point A to point B type thing. But would it be the Force or Jedi? So I think that's cool. I mean, it maybe. Yeah, I'm curious what beats are going to be similar to the Mandalorian or not. Because if it is a father-son duo-ish that comes together and one becomes a Jedi, and even though Grogu kind of stopped becoming a Jedi, it would be kind of similar. But I mean, it just depends what they do and how it still could be different and a similar beats, but I'm always happy to see Jedi stuff.
Yeah, and I think it also is going to tell us what the landscape is as far as it takes us like 5 years after Rise of Skywalker, right? I'm pretty sure. So what is the landscape? Do we know that there's a new academy, that Rey is? There's been rumors that she's going to make a cameo. I think she should, in the same way that Luke.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, the same way Luke made if you're doing this type of story, if the story is indeed what it looks like might be, is a type of a Real Steel story where whoever the mom was had
had the kid, something happened to the mom, the kid has force powers, whatever it is. Gosling may or may not be the dad. Maybe we find out later on that he is. Takes the kid, wants to make that doesn't really have a relationship with the kid. Hence the 13-year-old thing that Sean Levy was talking about. They reunite, they form a bond. He needs to get the kid to Ray and the academy. It's a similar story to Mandalorian and Grogu, but it is what it is. And then you have a lightsaber fight, whatever that fight may be. Is it Ray that's having a lightsaber fight? Is it one of Ray's students? Is it something else? I don't know, but it'll set the dynamic of that's the beauty of this story, is that we're finally playing in an era that hasn't really been discovered. You gotta hit the history, and you are now, if you're Sean Levy, you are responsible now, which is fun. It's probably daunting, but it's also fun, of letting the audience know it's been 5 years since these events, and this is what the galaxy looks like now. And where JJ had to do it after 20 years of whatever it was and I think he just repeated beats and now instead of the Empire, it's the First Order. Instead of the Death Star, it's the big planet. It's the same shit. You can't do that. You can't do that again. You got to say, now you have an opportunity to say, it's 5 years later. These are the things that happened. But our story happens to take place here. All that other stuff, it's just kind of in the background, and maybe other places will, experience it later. But I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's really cool, kind of in a different way because of just like timeline order, but the way that Rogue One has established the original trilogy, this could, be the establishing factor of the next trilogy or whatever they choose to do, if it's a single movie or a trilogy. But I like the idea of it being Jedi. It makes me hopeful that there's kind of a recreation of all that we've learned about what went wrong with the Jedi and the Jedi Council, and then this new formation because now they've had like 2 failures of times of forming like a Jedi type school. And even though it's like we've done it, it would be nice to see like a different rendition of a Jedi school that actually is working with Rey, and it's
we
not the
haven't seen
same
that though.
beats. Right.
We haven't seen. We've heard. I mean, Luke had an academy, but you only saw it in flashback.
Right. I'd like to actually see it.
Yeah, I like to. They should be thriving again, but it's on this far side of the galaxy where they've got to get this kid. And who's our villains? Like, I don't want another Empire. Like, please, no. It's like you haven't learned how to stop this from starting all over. 5 years later, there's another Empire. I doubt that's going to happen. But let's set up some new villains. Let's set up the people who want to get in power, who figure out a way to get power. Maybe there are some. Anytime you run these academies, there's going to be some of these assholes that say, "Oh, I learned how to use this power. I'm going into business for myself." That's always going to happen. Even though it's a repeating beat, it's happened. It's always going to happen. It is. Yeah, you choose the wrong people. It happens.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I think it opens up a nice opportunity, and it's kind of doing exactly what I wanted to do, which is it doesn't need to be like a massive story, but it can be a connecting story that kind of gives you a bunch of options and places to go after it.
I agree. And I also think that the Tom Cruise thing, besides it being a fun thing for them to do, it's also good publicity. I mean, already this alone of us talking about it today, and then if he can promote it when the movie's coming out and talk about what he did and how he's excited to do it, Tom Cruise promoting a Star Wars movie would be fun, and then maybe Tom Cruise potentially being in a Star Wars movie down the line. He needs something else, something big, right? Because Mission Impossible is done. It served its purpose. It's over. The last few they were good. They're fine, but they didn't really deliver monetarily. He's doing this. What's he doing? Shit, he's doing something.
Digger.
Right. Which one? That's with Inaratu, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And so,
I have no idea what it's about, but it looks really fun.
Oh, sign me up. Sign me up. I think it was on my. If it wasn't in my most anticipated, it was definitely in honorable mentions. But yeah, I mean that's almost like what he did with PTA with Magnolia. Go smaller, show off. I mean, that's a really good actor. Show that off, and then do a big movie, do a big IP, do a Star Wars. Tom Cruise in Star Wars would be great. Can you separate from Tom Cruise from Star Wars? Who cares? Put him in it. Let me see.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see.
Yeah, depending on the character, it could be awesome.
Yeah. Anyway, what do you guys make of Tom Cruise being in, or rather directing, a scene from Star Wars? Good news, bad news? Desperate? I don't think so, but what do you think? Put your thoughts in there. Let us know. Steph, new trailer dropped. Do you want to do a reaction?
Yeah.
All right, let's do a reaction. Where are we? See, here's me. Hold on. Let me see if I can get Steph in here. Here, let's try this. I'll try a 2-shot and do it this way. No, I can't do it that way. No, I can't do it that way. Can I? No. Darn it. All right. You know what I'll do, Steph? I'll play the trailer and we'll give our thoughts afterwards.
Okay.
All right. Here's the trailer.
I was just a farm donkey with a dream. Ignition in 3, 2, 1.
Hold on to your tails!
Next thing I know, boom! I'm heading for the stars. We're floating! I don't like floating!
Wow, it seems like it seems like a crossover with Shrek. It looks like the donkey from Shrek is actually in it. Interesting.
Oh my, yeah, we had
Wow.
a massive budget to work with,
Wow.
obviously, because we
Wow.
got Eddie Murphy.
It's a multiverse.
Oh wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
So we found out the donkey's real name is Hee Haw.
Why was that good?
You want to see the movie?
Yes. Yes, I absolutely would, like, because it is like, why can't Donkey go to space? You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. Magnificent. It's yeah. Donkey's in Space coming out in 2027. It is one of
Right.
the most anticipated films.
Of all
sure.
time.
Yeah. See, we finally make an animated movie, and Fanimator's nowhere to be found.
Right.
Nowhere to be found. We're talking about animation, one of the most anticipated animated movies of all time, that is for everyone, and he hasn't made a peep. Yeah, it's
Say his
Donkey.
name 3 times and he will appear.
That's right. He didn't make a peep. It's not a donkey or a sheep. If you know, you know. Steph, I'm going to do something now that I know you can handle because you're that good. I have to take a pee break and I don't have an ad. So
Oh,
it's on you.
okay.
Have the best time.
Okay. Okay, guys. It's just you and me. I'm actually obsessed with the fact that all of you seem to be riding with the donkey trailer and the story in general. Now, my question is, do we like the fact that it's now focusing on the best, like the donkey we're all familiar with, being that in Shrek, Eddie Murphy, or do we want to see new donkeys? Like, do you have donkey in Shrek fatigue? Or are you like, no, there's not enough donkey played by Eddie Murphy, and perhaps he can meet Hee Haw and Haw Hee along the way and give them some Shrek culture? I'm kind of in between because at first I was like, why wouldn't Hee Haw and Haw Hee be in it? But then when I saw Donkey going to space, because we have the past with him, because we know where he came from, it's just like such an easier setup to root for him to be in space, because it's like, not only did he come from nothing and then he was like begging Shrek to be his friend. He's like, Shrek, just be my friend, be my friend. Like, I'll just sleep on the corner of the room. I'll take your scraps. And then finally Shrek let him into his life. And then now he's with, he's kind of like the co-counsel with Princess Fiona and has a dragon baddie wife. So now you see him take the next step going into space, whereas Hee Haw, Haw Hee, it's like you don't know these characters. It'd be a lot more legwork to introduce the audience to them. So I guess the question is, like, do you want the canon information or would you like something completely new? I kind of like a team up idea because Donkey is the OG Donkey. And I think them teaming up together would create something really special. And honestly, I think it could go head to head with Doomsday. Like, that's what Doomsday is missing. Well, I guess that's what Doomsday is doing with the X-Men.
Are you still talking about donkeys in space? Because if you are, God bless
Yes.
you. I love that.
Yeah.
This is why you're one of my favorite people in the world.
Yeah, I am.
You really are. You really are. All right. Let's see. Let's get into some more topics here. Steph, 31. Not bad. You got a shot to beat Mike. And
Let's go.
you got a shot. And Roxy. So there are some more things. What is this now? I got an update. What did I do? Why did I get an update? Oh, okay. Never mind. Sometimes I just speak out loud. Or I think everybody speaks out loud. I think out loud. Where's all the story stuff? You know where they are?
In the email.
Yep. So that's what I'm looking. Let's see what we should talk about next. Oh, let's talk about Tangled.
Tangled.
Everybody's so excited to talk about Tangled. So we might as well do it. Let's talk about Tangled.
Are you going to throw up the Horizon article?
The Dark Horizons article?
Dark Horizon. Yeah, is that the article? Okay.
Yeah. Why? You got problems?
I do have a single problem.
Okay. Hold on a second. Well, here it is. All right. So here's the story. Let's see.
You can already see what my problem is, and then we can talk about it.
What is it?
Why would they pick these two old ass photos of these two actors? And this like you see this, you're like, are they from the 60s? Like,
well,
who are these people?
So do you know who the guy on the right is?
I do know who they are.
Okay.
I had to look up their recent photos to be like, oh, that's who it is. And that actually looks way more fitting for the character than this old rink-a-dink photo.
I love that. I love that. That's what gets you. It's hilarious. Disney Pictures has set Australian actress Tegan Croft from Titans. That I don't know. I'm not familiar with her. And Zombies franchise star Milo Manheim, who I am familiar with because my kids watch Zombies religiously, so I'm very familiar with him, as the stars of its live-action adaptation of 2010 animated feature Tangled. Croft will play Rapunzel, the plucky princess with the magical hair. Manheim is Flynn Rider, the cocksure outlaw thief who helps her escape her tower prison. This lady's annoying me. Hold on a second. Get out of here. Mandy Moore and Zach Levi voiced the roles, respectively, the originals, finalists, screen tested in London just before the holidays. The role of the villainous mother Gothel, which was earmarked for Scarlett Johansson at one point, is now seeking its casting. You got to get somebody big for that. You got to get somebody big. And I'm normally not for the big casting, but in a situation like this, I think you need big casting.
Catherine Hahn.
Yeah. Oh, well, the problem with that is it's Agatha. It's kind of the same.
I know.
It's not the same role, but she can do it.
I don't care.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I agree. Like, okay, they could come up with someone that I'm like, okay, yeah, they're like a theater genius, one of the underused theater geniuses in Wicked. They could use or whatever. But Catherine Hahn, I think because of that role in Agatha, I'm like, oh, it's just right there. It's just right there.
Well, the question is, will there be music? I don't think you get those two and don't do music because Milo, that's all he did on Zombies was sing. And they did stage shows all over the damn country. I mean, he's good. I like that kid. He's good. I don't know her, and I'm sure she's good too. But the thing that is interesting about this casting, right, is it shows that they're almost taking a page out of James Gunn's book here. And they're going more so on the IP of Tangled. Instead of going after two expensive movie stars,
yes,
they're getting two capable actors who can do the role, and you lower your budget by doing that. And you spend your money on the villain for casting. You get somebody big, whether it was earmarked for Scarlett Johansson or whoever it's going to be. You put someone in that role to market it now, but you don't need to market on three big people there. Let this be the role for them. I think if they do this right, someone said flop incoming. I don't necessarily think so. I don't think so. I think if you do this the right way, you could make it work.
I do too. Like, for some reason, because it's a newer one, and I know it was super well received, and I really liked Tangled. I don't have as much, and I don't know if it's because of my age group too. I don't have as much like just don't touch it vibe on Tangled. I kind of am like, oh, I'm kind of interested to see, and maybe because of movies like Wicked or like In the Heights, like we're just doing musicals really well now that I am like, this could be really cool. And I love the fact that they went with two kind of lesser known actors, and I love the fact that they went with actors that can sing.
And
Because
capable.
yeah, you just gotta, and I hope they do. They just have to do the same with Mother Gothel. I just think gone are the days where you hire just an A-list actor because they're an A-list actor. They have to be able to sing if it's a
Right.
musical. It's just so stupid to put in someone else's voice. That shouldn't happen anymore. There's so many great singers.
A lot of great singers, and I think that this, and as like I said, I think that this kid can really pull off Flint. I really
Yeah,
think
he
he
looks
can.
like him.
Yeah, and he's tall, and he's got that attitude. This is really good casting. People are probably just don't, if you don't know him, you're not familiar with him, and I would have probably been saying the same thing had my kids not watched that show religiously. But he's good. He's real good. And who's directing this? I don't remember. Let me see.
I know it's the writer of Thor: Love and Thunder, right?
Oh my goodness, no. Who is directing Tangled live action?
At the bottom of the article.
Yeah, I know. I didn't look. Michael Gracie directed The Greatest Showman.
Right. There it is. Mm-hmm.
With Jennifer Caitlin Robinson, who did Thor: Love and Thunder. Right in the screenplay.
Yeah, but this is totally different. This is a totally different movie.
It's fair because it's also because I don't know if you can really necessarily blame the writing, and hear me out before you say, wait a minute, for Thor: Love and Thunder, because Thor: Love and Thunder is very much a Taika Waititi movie. He whatever script he got, he was going to turn it into that. I mean, that's his sense of humor all over the place times 1,000. So I don't know. Maybe the script was better, Yeah,
and this is based off of a script. You know what I mean? They're not going to go that much different. They have to make some tweaks for live action, but they're going to keep the songs. They're going to keep the beats, and they're going to keep the general tone of it, I'm sure.
I think so. So I ask you guys. That's not me. That's me. What do you think about this? You like the casting? Don't care? Put your thoughts in. Let us know. Steph, I got good news. I have friends in high places.
Oh.
I got an exclusive scene from Donkeys in Space.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you want to see the scene?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Do I want to see it?
Time to kick some asteroids. Woo! Zero G makes my space balls float. Focus, buddy. High five!
Oh, wait, that's just the trailer. There's an actual scene. That's another trailer. I just leaked the trailer. Here's the scene.
Don't you dare chew that!
What? It's tasty.
Spit it out right now!
Crunchy.
Oh, no.
Biff just ate the planet. That was Biff.
That's exactly what Biff be doing.
Oh, unbelievable. He's yelling at Biff. Look at that scene again. Look how stupid Biff.
Don't you dare chew that!
What? It's tasty.
Spit it out right now!
Crunchy.
Oh, no.
What happened to them? What happened to the Donkeys in Space?
Biff.
Freaking Biff.
I'm at the edge of my seat.
Yeah, classic Biff. Unbelievable.
How do you bite through his helmet? I don't know, but that's Biff.
It's like the writing of the last Stranger Things.
But that's Biff. Oh my God, you're in that camp. I was gonna watch your episode on it.
I didn't mind the season. It's really bad writing. It was terrible writing.
What about it?
Oh, Steph. I mean, come on.
I want to hear it because sometimes I get in I just like the vibe, so I'm not really needling with it much, but I keep seeing everyone who it just didn't land.
Here's a few different things. And again, I don't want to spoil for people. I guess at this point, if you haven't seen it, I'm going to spoil something. So
it's been a week.
Ears or beat it. Come back in 5 minutes.
Just take a second. Thanks.
Even you know what? Here, let's see if I still have this. Do I still have it?
You have a little spoiler button.
I think so. There you go. All right, it's up there until it's not.
Your entire energy today should be studied.
Thank you. I like that. It's true. By who knows? And
Right.
who's to say it hasn't
Dog.
already? Who's to say I'm real? I could be AI. You don't know. You have no idea.
Right.
Nobody knows.
I'm Oz behind the keyboard right now. I'm making all this.
100%. So one of the things that it was a head scratcher when I was watching, I didn't mind the episode as much as my wife and my oldest did, but when Max decides to have a 10-minute conversation with Holly before they run, that's part one. Then not only do they have a 10-minute conversation, but they don't know how long the portal is going to be open.
Right. No, I that one I agree with. That was
Part
pretty.
One. Then to continue that, then it's like, hey, listen, I'm going to be with all my friends. You can handle it. Go ahead, kid. See you later. She don't know where she's going. She don't know what she's going to do with it. She's like, just run. You might make it. If not, fuck you. Then there's, the terribly written scene of I'd had to find out by the Duffer Brothers the next day that what's his face? I don't remember Will's brother's name. Jonathan.
Yeah.
Jonathan and Nancy, that they broke up. That's what that conversation was. The two of them, when they're just like, "Will you propose?" I proposed. That was a breakup scene. How did you find that out? Well, the Duffer Brothers told me the next day. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a breakup scene.
It wasn't very clear. It wasn't written very well. What happened to Robin's girlfriend? What happened to Linda Hamilton? What happened to? I mean, there's so many things that just like what happened to them. Then it's like.
Yeah, some of the character drop-offs, but I was like okay with it because I'm like, let's just focus on the core.
I'm not saying I wasn't okay with it. I'm just acknowledging that the writing wasn't great. And as opposed to like, season 4, which is great. When did Steve start playing baseball? He's good at baseball? Okay, he's coaching baseball now. Why isn't he coaching basketball?
That was random.
Max just loses her temper out of nowhere. I thought she'd evolved and is just throwing things around the joint. Dustin throws his shirt off in the middle, and now he's the super popular kid out of nowhere. It's like I thought, with all the theories that were coming out, I didn't think there was going to be a new episode, but I thought the theories made sense because of everything. If they combated all of the bad writing with this thing, then it would have been like the biggest FU and like, yeah, look what we just did, and dumped it on your head of like the idea that it was actually this crazy vision would have been. Really, this was the one time or one of the times where I thought the audience wrote the finale better than the creators. In my opinion.
I didn't see what some of the audience was saying. I liked Dustin's ending because it had been like a year and he was taking off of Eddie, so I liked that. The one person I was like, damn, like because I love her. She's like one of my Erica, like. What the hell is Erica doing?
What happened to her? And how did Hopper become the chief of police again after he just butchered and murdered a bunch of soldiers?
And was mysteriously dead for a year.
Why did Nancy drop out of school when that was the only thing that you really wanted to do? There was really no explanation.
I get the Nancy stuff. I get the Nancy stuff.
So those are my. You got all the you.
I get why she dropped off of school.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, okay. I do. But I hear the other stuff. I do.
Yeah. I mean, there's also a very good point, which I said to my daughter too. Someone said, we're not even sure that if there was a secret episode that would have landed either. You're 100% right. 100%.
Right.
That could have been just as bad, if not. But as where my wife and my 14-year-old were just really not satisfied by this. I was like, it was what it was. It was an ending. They wrapped things up, but but I acknowledged it wasn't. To me, if I was ranking, I would rank 4 with 1 right there. Then I would go 3, then 2, and then 5.
Wow, you'd put 5 before after 2?
Yeah, I think 2 had way more memorable moments. I think 5. I mean, and Vecna was pretty much was disposed of a little. He was like Vader. He was way harder to get rid of in 4 than he was in 5.
Yeah, 4 was really good. It was like as good as 1, but I think 1's still the best. Then 4, then 3, then 5, then 2.
I thought 2 was better. But that's why opinions are opinions. So I guess that's one of the things we can talk about. What do you guys think about the overall finale of Stranger Things? You like it? Not like it? Put your thoughts in there. No. Damn it. I gotta find which is this mine? You know what? I'm gonna put this over here. So that way I know exactly where it is. Perfect. I think Luke is having a field day right now. I think he's making more scenes.
Oh my
I have
gosh,
a-
amazing.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Let's get to the next one, which is I don't know, Steph. You can choose. You want to go with the Disney Plus adding the vertical video feed. Oh, yeah. You know what? Let's actually stick with Stranger Things for a second, and then I'll give you the choice because that's not fair. I said you can have a choice, and they said no. I'm just kidding. You can't. So you
Right.
can, just not right now.
Okay.
All right. So here is what. Now, minor Netflix outages from Conformity Gate. Just how out of hand did the viral Conformity Gate theory reports tied to Netflix's Stranger Things get? Multiple users of Netflix reportedly experienced some minor service disruption, including outages and error screens on January 7th at 8 p.m., according to Coming Soon. That was when fans anticipated the secret 9th episode of the 5th and final season that would drop on the service, which could have caused a sudden traffic surge and minor access issues. Of course, no episode actually dropped. The theory had been widely circulated on platforms like TikTok and Reddit for the past week, seemingly generated out of dissatisfaction with the actual series finale on New Year's Eve. In fact, Vice reports that the gambling app Polymarket had received over 14 million in bets that a new episode would drop on January 7th. Oh my God, I wish I would have put money on that. Oh my God, I wish I would have put money on that. I would have bet the bank on not getting one. Despite there being no new episode, two
Right.
spin-off shows are on the way, including an animated series set after the second season and a new series tied to the rock that Henry Creel discovered in the caves. This is why I think yesterday people disagreed with me. I think it was a bit greedy not to address this because people said, oh, well, they don't have to address it. Make no mistakes. They didn't not address it because they're like, well, we don't need to address it. We did our finale and that's it. That's what in your mind you're thinking, well, they made their finale. You don't have to address any of this. But the fact is it caught fire and they knew it. So in order to continue to get buzz and to get people to visit the platform, Netflix didn't address it. The Duffer Brothers didn't address it. If you Google or if you searched in Netflix episode 9, just episode 9, not anything else, Stranger Things popped up. If you put fake episode in the search bar, Stranger Things popped up. It was greedy. It was greedy what they did because they knew people would keep going there and they said, not our fault. People are talking about it. Did they have an obligation? No, they didn't. They didn't have an obligation to say anything. They benefited. But I think that they could have. You can 100% disagree with me, and you won't be wrong. But I just feel like they could have said, guys, ain't happening. That's our finale. They could have puffed their chest out and said, that's our finale. You like it? You don't like it. By not saying anything, that's basically what they did anyway. But I think they could have addressed it, and it would have gone a long way with me. But then again, in a week, no one's going to care about this.
Yeah. Yeah, to me, it's like, I don't know why people would have thought there was another episode. They spent like,
my 14-year-old was convinced, and I'll tell you, she went through enough. If you listen to all the stuff that people were building, there was validity in how they were building it. There really was, and even the Jimmy Fallon thing that they did, which was a dick move too. They put Jamie Campbell Bower on it, and they knew what people were already expecting at that point. And during this video that he does, he says, "See you tomorrow," or something like that. And it aired on the 6th. They knew what they were doing. They were playing off of this. But there were some really look. If you go through all the theories, I don't know how many of the theories you saw.
I didn't really see any of them.
They were my daughter Vivian went through this thing on the way back from the air, and she went through every bit. She was obsessed. And she went through every bit. And I was like, okay, a lot of this does make sense. If they did it, they could really make it come off as genius because they set these things up. Because like I said, Steve playing baseball, the only way that Vecna knew, because they thought it was a Vecna vision, all this stuff. And the only way that Steve really, that Vecna ever knew Steve was from when he was holding the bat. Mike is dressed like his dad at the end. His biggest fear, he didn't want to turn into his parents. Same thing with Nancy. Same thing with Max. She didn't want to turn into Billy, and yet the anger bursts out. Like all these things that it was kind of building up, and the way that I was like, oh, if they really actually did this, it'd be interesting. I didn't ever think it was going to happen, but I thought it was interesting how they were doing it. But I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I didn't look too much into them, so I have no idea what grounds they were on. But if
Mhm.
that makes sense, especially for the kids if they were super invested in it.
I think that's what it is because Gleek the monkey, your breast stinks. Stop that. I think it's funny that a bunch of psychos were convinced. My daughter's not a psycho. She's a 14-year-old kid, so fuck off. There are a lot of kids that go on TikTok, like you said,
Right.
13, 14-year-olds, people like that, and and that adds traction to it. Adds traction. So, and it was actually pretty adorable to see how invested she was in it and
Yeah.
hoping, and she was checking all day yesterday,
Yeah, that's
hoping that there was gonna
cool.
be something there. It was nice to see, but I do think that they should have addressed that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in that sense for sure, because I do think if that's it says a lot that you have, like, kids invested in the story. That yeah, it would totally be, like, my obsession too if I was younger. Like, I would probably like Stranger Things more than, the Percy Jackson camp if I was 14 as well, so I'd probably
Right.
be super invested in that.
Yeah. Anyway, well, what do you guys think about all of the speculation and everything? And do you disagree? Do you think that Netflix had no obligation to say anything, or neither did the Duffer Brothers? Or I'm curious. Put your thoughts in there. Let us know. All right, Steph. I was gonna do more stories, but we're already at an hour and 8 minutes, and we got 37 questions, and we're trying to get you a win this week.
Yep.
So let's get to it. Let's see if Steph can get to 86, I believe. Luke, give me confirmation on that, but I believe it was 86. Is he 84 or 86? We'll say 86, and then Luke can tell me if I'm wrong. But Steph, you think we can do it? I think we can.
Yeah, I think we can. Let's go. Lock in,
Let's go.
everyone.
That's 86. Luke just confirmed. So we're gonna beat 86. You guys can make it happen. This is the episode where Donkey in Space originated. This should be Mike did 215 that one day. You know that story, right, Steph? 215
Oh,
when he went.
no, I don't. That was,
Oh
like,
my
last
goodness.
week, right?
Yeah. So so what happened was Roxy and Mike, I think, or Roxy and Roca had 156.
Damn.
One of that combination. And then so Mike was at around 62 or something as we were signing off. We pulled a U. We were signing off. And then the topic of porn stars came up. And that was it.
No way.
Yeah, that was it. The audience just really wanted to talk about porn stars. And the
Oh
next
my
thing you know,
gosh.
215. We probably could have done 400 that day.
What's the buzz topic today, guys?
Donkeys in Space.
Donkeys in Space.
Donkeys in Space look, I'm hoping that Luke's going to do another scene with Biff and Hee Haw. And maybe we can play another scene for people. I'll tell you what, we're at 39. How about this, Luke? How do you like this deal? At 50, we're at 39 right now. So at 50, we'll play another clip from Donkeys in Space. And then at 70, we'll play another one. And then 100, we'll play another one. So every 20, we'll play a clip. Luke's like, what are you doing to me? But Luke, I think that we can make this work. How about 50? Every 30, we'll do it. We'll do it. So at 40, we'll start with 40, and then we'll go to 70. 40 will be the next clip from Donkeys in Space. Once we get
Casey
40.
said we stayed for another hour.
Who said that?
With Casey Grant in the chat.
Said what?
We stayed for another
Oh yeah,
hour when you guys started talking about
the
porn
show
stars
was
and
almost
Mike.
it was about almost 3 hours long. We were talking about porn stars. 100%. 100%.
Guys.
Yeah, it was.
That's commitment.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was pretty nuts. So Luke is working on some scenes so at 40, which is one away, we're going to get our next scene from Donkeys in Space. So let's start. Let's see how many scenes they can get from Donkeys in Space. All right, here we go. First one. Mr. ND Fanatic with Rhea Seahorn winning for Pluribus at the Critics' Choice Awards. Has that now made you interested in the show or not? Also, Shrinking Season 3 is looking good. Let me make sure that everybody is very clear on this. I was never not interested in Pluribus.
Right.
I was not interested in people talking about it like they were the coolest for watching it, and that's what drove me away from it. It has nothing to do with what's unfortunate is that I might not be able to stick to my guns because I didn't even want to know what the show was about because I was so tired of hearing social media and people talking about it, and I was like, I don't want to hear about how great you think the show is. And it was the most irrational, stupidest, immature thing ever, and I admit it, and I want to stick to it. The reason I can't is because when I was at the Critics' Choice Awards, they actually told me what it was about.
Right.
Damn it!
It's the single best one-liner I think in the past few years of a show.
It's very much a me show from what they were saying,
for sure.
and I hate that I want to watch it because I can't stand the way people are talking about it on just listening to people at my table talking about it. I was like, I don't want to hear your thoughts on it.
This would be, if you are still sponsored by BetterHelp, would have to be your number one
to talk about and get and work through this.
I think
the problem is that Sadie wants to watch it, at least try it. So I think we're gonna at least try episode 1.
It's the best slow show ever.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's a slow burn for sure, but yeah. I always say her name wrong. Is it Rhea?
Rhea.
It's Rhea. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I said Rhea.
Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley.
Okay.
But as
obsessed with her.
Rhea Ripley?
And no, Rhea Seahorn.
David Jordeo became a new member. As far as Shrinking season 3, I'm excited to see that too. David Jordeo became a YouTube member, and I think I know why. Because he didn't realize, and I saw in the chat, at the $5 level and up on both Patreon and membership, when we do our exclusive live streams, we do 2 a month. Not only does everybody have access to the questions themselves, you can come in and ask a video question. So,
that's cool.
David's going to come in and ask a video question now on our next stream. So there you go. All right, Steph, we're at 40. We're at 40. So Luke is going to upload a new clip from Donkeys in Space that we will show. And I'll tell you what, for someone let's see, you know what we can do? What I'll let you set this. Steph, who's our next. So 40 is we're going to play one that Luke's going to make. I think at 70, we'll play our next one. But you set the goal, the number, whether it's 5, 20. How much does someone have to put in to tell us what to put into the scene to prompt it?
Oh.
You know what I mean? The first person to put in what?
Like amount of questions?
Yeah. Because you can only do it because the problem is you have to put it in you only get so many characters so
okay.
I'd say
like the amount of money they put in?
I'd say 20. I'd say $20.
Okay,
First person with a $20 super chat, you can put in what you want us to prompt, and we will get that. So once we get to 70, that'll be the next one.
We'll develop your idea.
We'll develop your idea, and you'll be able to see your vision of Donkeys in Space. And if someone actually, if anybody does it, the 20 we'll do it. Because I don't want people to put in 20, then the first person does it, and then but anybody you put it. If there's 87 Luke's going to lose his mind, and I'll have to do some of them too. But we'll do that. Let's see. Unheard Sirens Incorporated. How many super chats get big balls and Jabba arguing about the thumbnails? I'll set that one at 80. When we hit 80, big balls and Jabba will argue about the thumbnails for sure. So we got to set our goals now. So we got right now. We're just waiting for the next clip for Donkeys in Space. And then once that's in there, we'll play it because we already hit 40. 70 will be the next scene. And then 80 will be Jabba and Big Balls. I think that's fair. Steph, you might do it today. You might do it. I think we're given enough incentive here. 43 is what we're at currently. All right. Armada. Donkeys in Space starring Kalinowski and Snyder. Steph, I'm going to quiz you.
That's pretty good.
I'm going to quiz you because our other co-hosts are worthless. No, I'm just kidding. Our other co-hosts didn't get this. So where does this come from? Jeff Schneider.
From
Who
the
originated
Schmodown?
it? Right. Who originated it? Who said it?
You?
But where did I get it from? There was someone who said it, and I pay homage to that person. I'm going to quiz every single one of you fuckers and say, I bet you Roka's going to know it. Roka would know it. Come on, Steph.
I don't know.
All right, I'm going to give you multiple choice.
Okay.
Is it A, Kevin Smith, B, Booker T, C, Chris Jericho, D, Bibiani?
Okay. Okay, I know all of them have been on the show. So going off what the voice sounds like, B, Booker T.
Thank you very much, Steph. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
That's right?
That's right. We got it with multiple choice. I'll give it to you. The DX Batman one. Somehow Palpatine will return in Avengers Doomsday.
It is very interesting to see Tony Stark.
All right. Now, Armada, Bruno Mars is coming back. Okay. Did he leave?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I don't know. Johnny Patrizia. I absolutely love when the show goes off the rails. Me too. Better.
Me too.
Much better. Mirjam. Love the vibe, Kristian and Steph. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Where's the book? Oh, that's a good idea too. That's a great idea. I'll tell you what. If we get the, I don't know if we got the 20, but if somebody puts in a $20 one, someone said this has to, we have to do this. Joshua Gonzalez, the villain of Donkeys in Space, is Gary Busey. It's got to be like should it be what kind of animal is it? Is it a rogue horse? Is it
I was thinking like a horse or a mule.
Could be. What about what kind of animal could? What about a goat? What about a crazy goat?
Yeah.
You know what? We'll do. Yeah. So we'll see if we get to that. Poor Luke. Luke said, "Why did you guys come up with this idea?" He signed off completely. Armada. I think the new Jackass movie they just announced for this year will have donkeys in space. I'm very excited for it. Me too. RQMDMSMD. Tom Cruise directing Donkeys in Space. I'd love to see that. Yeah.
Yeah, at least a scene.
46 so far. Waiting for the next scene. Johnny Patrizia, Donkeys in Space. Let's get it trending. Oh, I love that. I think those days are over though. Remember we got the Flirt and Flash trending.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
It was awesome. It was like number 5 trending, but it would be great. Armada, tweet at Brandy Love to be in Donkeys in Space. Brandy Love was in Donkey in Space. I mean, $8 billion.
Easily.
Yeah. James Diesel won Hee Haw in the Astros of the Universe. Perfect. Okay. 48 thus far. So I love it. People are, when we got to that portion, I'm going through the portion of the show when we were talking about Donkeys in Space and people are talking about Hee Haw and all this. Fuzzy Bubbles. Eddie Murphy's dream role is Donkeys in Space. Well, we got that trailer already.
Right.
Seattle KO. Hey, Willie. Let's see. Next one, Johnny Patrizia. Arnie as the voice of Hee Haw. That one we did already.
Yep.
Armada. Will Mark Ellis be at my birthday party? Yeah, he's there already. Yeah, he told me. Michael D. Donkey Balls. LA. That's a lot. The Quest for Hee Haw. Yeah. Quest for Hee Haw. He gets lost. Let me see. Mirjam. Biff is awkward. Yeah, he's trying to give grass to all the donkeys, but the grass is not that kind of grass. Yeah, look at me. Look at him.
Totally.
Look at him. Where is it?
Don't you dare chew that!
What? It's tasty.
Spit it out right now!
Crunchy.
Oh no! No!
See, I don't think he bit through it. I think he smashed his helmet through it.
But he says tasty. It's
I know.
crunchy.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Who knows what he did? He's an imbecile. Okay. Let's see. Popcorn shower. The Arnold impression made my day. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I tell you, even though I have fun doing it, there's only one GOAT, and that is Joe Gaudette. There's no one better. He's really fantastic. Have you heard Joe Gaudette's Arnold?
No.
Oh my God, it's so good. You wouldn't even know that. You wouldn't even know that it's not Arnold. It's so good. He actually did it.
Really?
Oh, he's that good. He even did it to Arnold on the red carpet. Let me see if I can find this.
I'm Susan Ortega.
Wait, oh yeah, actually. So this is a scene that they did, and my friend Brian Monarch does this whole thing where they deep fake like Arnold over everybody, and Joe does the voice. But this was the Bruce Almighty scene that they replaced Arnold with, or Steve Carell with Arnold, and they put instead of Jim Carrey, it was Stallone, which is really good. But listen to.
Eyewitness News at 6. I'm Susan Ortega.
And I'm in the backstand here as was making news. A potential scandal with the Buffalo PD surfaced today with the mayor. Read the mayor, and I shit all over the floor. There was diarrhea. As a response to allegations, I'm sorry. I'll see if they have something stuck in my throat.
Looks like my new co-anchor may need a glass of water.
In other news, the Prime Minister of Sweden went to Washington today, and my tiny little nipples went to France.
So good.
Yeah, it sounds exactly like him.
He's great. Armada. Honestly, Kristian is the best farm person. Joe Goddard is the GOAT. He really is. He is the best. He's the best. Cat Mom. Donkeys in Space, a group of asses coming together for kicking good time. I think Luke is giving us our new. I think we have our new scene coming up soon. The one we owed at 40. I think he's uploading it now. Luke, let me know when that's in there. Yeah. And let's see next one. Dark Smirk 1. You know, another reason I want you to win today, and I want you to win big, because I want it to get to almost like 200, and I want everybody to be like. Mike winning with porn stars is one thing, but you winning with Donkeys in Space would be legendary.
Really monumental.
Time to kick some asteroid.
Whoa, Spaceballs floating everywhere.
Excuse me.
Carrot sabers. Pointy, glowy, and slightly suggestive.
Mine's wobbly.
Locked on. Try not to blow up the wrong part this time.
Fire in the hole. We did it, I think.
That I love that one. I want to see a scene. The trailer. That's fine.
Oh my god.
Poor Lou looks like fuck you.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm trying to work here. And you're like, I'm making. It's like I just got fired 3 times. My boss walked by as I'm making donkey videos, and you don't like my work. But I want we gotta get a scene.
Oh my god.
You gotta get a scene. And that's why I want to get the prompts from the audience. When we get to 70, we got to get a prompt of what the scene is.
Right. Because
Luke
or else
he can only do so much. 28 Vasco. Spielberg directed the Anakin versus Kenobi lightsaber battle in episode 2. Okay. Okay, here we go. So this is
3. Okay, that's cool.
All right. So we got one.
Okay.
Let's do it. I'm
Thank
gonna prompt this
one.
Yeah, I'll prompt this one. Okay. A Pixar movie called Donkeys in Space. Period. A scene. Period. A donkey farmer takes his whole stock of donkeys into space as he intends to make a new life on a new planet. Cosmic rays kill the farmer, but makes the donkey smarter. Then they fly the ship to the planet to start a new life. Let's see what we got.
Okay.
All right, thank you there, Zort 1. All right. Fuzzy Bubbles 01, Donkeys in Space, kicking ass this holiday season.
Yes. Definitely spin-offs to be had for sure.
Gonna crush. Mike, support for you, Steph. You are the heat of my hall. There you go. So going.
You're the heart of my heat.
Somebody's gonna talk about that. Armada, you all seeing Primate and Dead Man's Wire with Skarsgård. So Dead Man's Wire, I gotta watch that. I haven't seen it yet. Primate, I missed the screening for, but I am going to go see a screening of 28 Years Later when I'm in LA, so that's good.
Oh, cool. I'm curious to see what you think.
Me too. RQ, MD, SMD, Famous Donkeys, Eeyore, El Ruscio, Brighty, Dickie Dominic, Baba Louie, Nestor, and now Hee Haw. That's right.
Damn.
Yeah.
What a pull.
Yep. And then at the very end of it, I'm going to post all of the stuff that we saw from Donkeys in Space today. Michael, Donkeys in Space will come out before GTA 6. Crazy. Maybe so.
Insane.
Maybe so. Okay. I hate how much I want Donkeys in Space to be real. Someone wrote.
I know.
Do you
If we
imagine?
start now, it could come out in 2 years.
I know. Well, it's true. Oh my God. I would love
Or
love
sooner.
it. Yeah, I would love it if Donkeys in Space came out. Someone's going to make Donkeys in Space. I'm going to get an email from somebody saying, hey, I really want to make Donkeys in Space. Armada, people should spam and ask Hot Mike Crew about a Donkeys in Space scoop from Snyder. Please. When is that? First of all, but don't overdo it. Let like a few people do it. Because if every other person does it, someone's got to put in a super chat and say, like, there's a new animated movie coming out called Donkeys in Space. Does Jeff have any news on it? And after he says, no, I don't know what that is, whatever, too, then you got to wait a couple questions later and then ask again. You got to wait, because if everybody spams the chat saying Donkeys in Space, then they're going to know something's up. But if you do a super chat and you do Donkeys in Space and then you wait and you say, we really got to know what this it's like really anticipated. And I hear Gary, and if you say Gary Busey's going to be in it, they'll know. But
Yeah.
but like, yeah, that's a good way to do it. Good way to do it. Okay, let's see. Did I get the? Let's see if the new scene came up. Oh, it did. Wait, what is this? This is ridiculous that this came up. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna send this to Luke. This is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. Like this is ridiculous. Okay, Luke, put that one up there, please. So that one for the $20 one, I'll put that in there. Okay, people should spam. Definitely do that when they're on. I don't know when they're on again though. When are they on? Are they on today? I think they're on Thursdays, so maybe. Blue Milk, Hee Haw will return in Doomsday. I believe so. Okay. Next one. 52, totally. 52. Jake, loving your Game of Thrones reactions with Sam. When can we expect the next unedited watch along? Have watched every podcast since 2011. Appreciate all you do. Well, first of all, thank you for that. So the goal was going to be every Monday, every Friday was the goal. And we potentially will get to, not potentially, we will get to that eventually. The problem is that, like I said, I'm going to be out of town. And so I was trying to get Sam in here yesterday and today to knock out a bunch. So we had those, but she got the flu. She got sick. So yeah, so she can't, I'm obviously not going to get sick to do these. So we're probably going to be off until, but they'll be coming in fast and furious. She wants to get back and to start watching them, and I will too. So we will be watching them. We will have everything, and we're going to start rolling them out. It's just, we just had to get past that. It won't. Oh, you know why, Luke? Because I know why. Hold on. Let me do this. All right. This should work now. Hold on. Let me get this to Luke so he can post that for that one that we got. All right, Luke, try that one. Okay, so there you go. That's that again, and thank you for the kind words. Really, really appreciate that. 53 so far, Steph. You got just about 33 to tie these guys. You can do it.
Okay. Yes.
Let's get Steph that win here.
Do this.
Come on. Joshua Gonzalez, I'm making a 100 greatest performance oat list. Is that Donkeys in Space because of oats? I assume so. Fuzzy Bubbles, secret episode was scrapped because all it was Will coming back out of the room with all the hidden UAP files. Fair. It's good. All right. 53, as we are moving on along. It's Rafts. Donkeys in Space 2. Yeehaw. I like that.
Yeah.
Corn Emperor. Agree with some, disagree with others. Sam. Game of Thrones. Fuck the world. Yep. Dane Smith. Hee-haw, supporting Donkeys in Space.
Rock on.
Yep. Mearsum. Biff is supporting this podcast. He loves it. Yeah.
Yes.
He's got some love because he did it. Harv's K. What do Donkeys in Space get after eating spicy food? Asteroids. It's good. This upcoming comment stuff is one of my favorites.
Okay.
Johnny Petria. Kristian maybe put the pilot on hold and go all in on Donkeys in Space.
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, so good. All right, I think we got one. Hold on. Okay, we did. Is this a new scene or the one I sent you? I don't know. This is, I think this is a new scene.
Oh, you beautiful brainless burrows! You wander into my death acorn and think the universe won't notice? Ha! I'm the universe's notice! I chewed through a meteor shower for breakfast, gargled with a quasar, and flossed with lightning! Want to see my dental work? It's radioactive!
Easy, goat dude. You're spitting more than the sprinkler at a hay festival. Breathe.
Yeah, and your eyes are doing figure eights.
That's pretty good. Did you? But that's not the one. That's not the one that I sent. But that was great.
Villain. I like the villain.
Yeah, that was that. I think that was Luke's do-over for the Star Wars one.
Okay.
Yeah, but Luke, let me know when that one came in that I sent. That was a good scene because I got to play that guy's because that guy put in that $20 one. I want to make sure he sees what he created. Okay. Unheard Sirens Incorporated 2036. Can we get Arnold talking about how Whiskey and Lulu need to star as donkeys in space? He won't. Because that's not what happened. I'll tell you what happened. Yes, I get the phone call and they said, "Hey, we're making the big budget movie, and there's going to be donkeys in space." So the first thing they did was they called and said, "Hey, can we get Whiskey and Lulu?" I said, "Well, one is a horse and one is a donkey." So I said, "Which one do you want?" And they said, "Either Whiskey or Lulu." And I said, "It doesn't matter. They have a high price." And they will not do that because if you want to make the movie a donkey and horse in space, then it would do that. But they cannot pretend one is the donkey. I cannot pretend one is the horse. They have to both need to be donkeys, but they both have to be the horse. And they said they would not do that. So this is no movie. There you go.
Yep.
So, Clip Champ Razor came a YouTube member. Thank you, Clip Champ. Appreciate that. Okay. All right. So we got this is the bizarre one. So we got the new scene that the guy put the 20 in. You want to see it? Steph?
Yeah.
This is bizarre.
Because you just threw it in. You didn't even see if you had I
have no idea what it is.
All of your
don't know what this is.
grammar.
Yeah. What in the world?
Okay. Forgive me because I know you hate this word. That's AI slop.
100%. It did nothing that we asked.
The guy walking through was frightening.
Yeah. Bad. It was like one of those, it was like a bad Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, it was like a donkey.
Milk that teat. Gotta milk that.
Yep.
God, why is he like that?
I don't know. Anytime he goes on his rants and he starts.
He should be on the show all the time, I think, for like 5 minutes a day.
Yeah.
Please.
God, I love him. Where's that from?
It's a outtake of the movie House.
Oh, I need to see. Someone just brought that up.
Yeah, the movie is not that good, but that scene is the best. He's like eating ice cream, and they try to eat his ice cream. He's like, "Please."
I'm obsessed
Go,
with
Paul. Had a late lunch, and now there's donkeys in space. Yep. Sean, wish I could have made a live stream yesterday. Throw me out. LL, Sadie's ultimate mama bear, stinking chihuahuas. Pros, cons on attending a award show versus watching on TV. Oh man. Well, I mean, you got to hear my story yesterday, stuff that I told about this horrible human being that was essentially attacking Vivi verbally because Vivi walked by her chihuahua and said, "Oh, chihuahua." And she said, "Oh, a human." Piece of trash. She was a total piece of trash. Disgusting, horrible human being.
Vivi's a child.
Exactly. And Sadie went back and had some words with her, but I'll share the video.
Sadie.
I'll share the video with you.
You have a video of it?
I have a video from the car watching Sadie speak to this woman.
Was there a lot of hand motions? Did we get Soprano style?
Lots of hand motions. But Sadie was very calm. Sadie was very calm in speaking with this woman, but was also she walked up and was like, "I don't want to talk to you." She's like, "Well, I'm going to talk and you're going to listen." Is what
Hell
Sadie
yeah,
said.
Sadie.
And Sadie's like, and so by the end of it, it had the woman just kind of not saying anything. But yes, as far as pros, cons, sure.
Can I say something about your wife?
Yeah.
I saw a picture of you two at the Critics' Choice Awards.
Yeah.
My oh my, Miss Sadie.
You like that jacket?
She looked amazing. She looked like a
10
out of 10.
She did. And like I said, Craig Robinson serenaded her at the table. It was amazing.
That's hysterical.
It was amazing. Pros and cons on attending an award show versus watching on TV. The cons, as I said, and I preface this again by saying the Critics' Choice Awards are my favorite award show, not because I'm a member, but because I believe they're the most relevant, because the critics actually see all the movies and are very well knowledge. They have huge knowledge in what's going on, and are very aware, more so than I think most academies. And I think they're the most relevant, personally. That being said, something needs to be done about the food at the Critics' Choice Awards. 100%.
It's bad.
Steph, I said yesterday, ice cream and grapes. It's in Wetzel's. Listen to Roxy's thing about it on Monday. It's not good. It's bad.
Oh, she talked about it. Okay, I'll check it out.
It's like you can't give ice cream and grapes to Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, you can't do that.
No.
But pros and cons is the con as far as I can eat and watch TV. I can fast forward through stuff. There's not a lot of stuff though at the Critics' Choice Award. Like, there's tons of stuff at the Oscars I fast forward through. Tons of stuff I fast forward through. I like how condensed the Critics' Choice Awards are in general. I like how it keeps moving. So not a lot that I would fast forward through, but I know I have the option of doing it when I'm at home. Is a little too crowded.
Kelsey Handler's great.
She's great, and a little too crowded in the pre area at the thing. I'd like to see a bigger waiting room and more space for people, but that's really.
Is it always in the same location?
It has been for the most part. They changed it up a little bit during the pandemic, but it's normally in the hangar at the Santa Monica airport, and it's like they really make it. It's a great event. It looks really nice, and they put a lot of effort into it. It looks really good. There's just a couple things like the pre area gets really crowded, and then if you're claustrophobic, look out. Bad stuff. I think there's a couple things that I think that could be improvement, but for the most part, it's a really well put on show. Okay. Oh wait, you got another one in there, Luke? Luke get another one? Is this a new one, Luke? All right, I think this might be a new one. Hold on.
You dumb donkeys! Think you can steal my power? I've got teeth for black holes! Wrestled a comet naked in 87 and won! Hand over the nuts, or it's goat rodeo time! Goat haw!
Easy, Go Busey. Hit by too many asteroids? Jealous of our kicks over your bleats?
Your beard lost to a vacuum? Can I pet? Ow, tail pinch! Mr. Goat, the cosmic nut.
The last move really got me.
Yeah, last move was good.
Where's he going with that?
Go Pal. First few minutes was normal, and now donkeys. Oh yeah, for the rest of it.
Yep.
Mirjam, sheep and donkey clothing is the villain.
Okay.
It's good. I like that. Go Pal. Torn, by the way, going small for the number and 20 for Busey. Well, you got a couple. I think maybe Luke has been cutting and pasting, and that's why we've been, which is what he should be doing, cutting and pasting if he sees the $20 ones coming in. I think maybe not. Clip Champ Razor fan trailer scene contest for Donkeys in Space for the community. Hour of content for you two. Sent you a poster. Oh, you sent me a poster? Okay, let me see. You tweet. I haven't looked, so let me double check. You tweeted me the poster? I'm gonna look. Hold on, let me see me post. Oh, there's tons. Shit. I gotta send these to. Wow. You know what? I should have told you guys to tag Luke. Where the hell's PLD? Did PLD retire? Where is he?
Screen share.
Yeah. Let's see. I gotta find this. Did you hashtag it? Let me see if he hashtagged Donkeys in Space. No, he didn't. Mike Joyce, there's tons of them. There's really good ones. Clip Champ Razor just did this one. Hey, you know what I'll do? Here. Luke, let me know if this is a pain in the ass, because I'm going to save these, and I'm going to send these to Luke, and Luke can put them in there. Let's see. There's one. That's Clip Champ Razors, which is a really good one. And then Mike Joyce made a ton of them. So we'll do that one. Let's see. A lot of Star Wars ones that they did. I love that. Yeah, I don't know if I love that one.
Kristian's like, I need to differentiate my IP.
100%. You can't do. I didn't like the lightsabers and all that shit either. This one
we can't let Star Wars be the only stories told in space. Is what we're saying.
Yeah, there's a lot here. I'm sending them all to Luke right now. People, you did good. You did real good. So we got a bunch. So there you go. Luke, let me know when those are up. Okay. 65, Steph, you're 21 away from tying. 21 with 20 minutes left. Haskell 420. As the Dingleberry donkeys unite again, but Hee-Haw soon finds out there's a dirty ass among them and must find them out before they meet the pigs in space. It's good. Is there pigs in space? There is pigs in space, isn't there? I think there is. I know there's cows in space. There's a game called Cows in Space.
No.
Yeah. RQ, DSMD. Christian, quick, copyright donkeys in space. I'm sure somebody's already making it. Clip Champ, have you considered setting up a Discord so we can all chat about movies when you're offline? That's already. Are you kidding, Clip Champ? There is already one. Princess set it up.
I think they told him. They
did. Okay. Also, update, by the way, my novel pitch got accepted. Nice, dude. Hell yeah.
That's huge.
Good for you. Okay, I'm glad, and I'm glad he knows about the Discord. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Damn, dude, Luke's quick as fuck. All right, so we got these pictures. You want to see some of these posters stuff?
Yeah.
Right, there's 3 posters, and you tell me which one you like the best. Okay. Now let me get rid of that. Hold on.
Okay.
Get rid of it. Okay, there's that one. That's the one that Luke put in there before, right? Hold on, where are they all? Only see. There's that one. That's the one from Clip Champ.
That's really good. It's giving Rush Hour in space.
Yeah. And then I didn't. Oh wait, you know what? I didn't send Luke the. I didn't send him the Star Wars one. Let me send him that one.
Wake up and smell the donkeys. That's pretty good.
Yeah, there's 3 more. Sorry, Luke. So those are the ones. I like that one. Wake up and smell the donkeys. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Let's see. Mild-mannered comic nerd. Hey guys, quick question. Will you guys end the Arnold watch with killing Gunther? You can just watch the last 30 minutes and it'll be good. Arnold had me laughing my ass off. Thanks. Probably not, because even his really big movies didn't do very well. Did okay. Did fine.
Right.
I gotta find Steph a franchise that people come in and say, let's go. Someone's asking if my Patreon releases episodes early. We're going to start doing that. Like, for example, I'm watching the Game of Thrones series starting on. So I don't know what I can talk about yet. Let me see what the.
Yeah, what episodes have you released?
They have one. Well, no. They have a new series coming out.
Oh yeah, the night one.
I can just say that I've watched 5 episodes.
What?
Yeah, I watched 5 episodes. You will. All I'll tell you is this: you should watch this series.
Okay.
You should watch this one.
I fell off of House of Dragon.
Yeah, you won't be lost for this.
Not because it's bad, because it was too fucked up.
I'm trying to see. Hold on, nights. I want to see if I have what. Let me see what the reviews are embargoed. Oh yeah, I can't talk about it until the 13th.
Yeah, I feel like it doesn't come out for a little bit.
It comes out on the 18th. Oh shoot. Okay, so the 18th.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so I can't talk about it yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I keep seeing it when I'm watching HBO shows. I'm watching Banshee for the first time. Have you ever seen that?
No, but I hear it's really good.
It is.
Yeah. I hear it's pretty good. Cody Erickson. Hey, Kristian, I finished watching Demon Slayer because your show. Hope you get back into reacting to them. I understand why you wouldn't. So I mean, like, the other thing is right now, both Steph, Winston, Chris, Ming, everybody's on hold right now for reactions because of my traveling schedule. Like, normally Steph and I record on Mondays or Tuesdays rather, and Winston and I record on Mondays, and I just haven't been able to do it. So I'm waiting to get everybody. I think the next one I'm going to watch with Steph is Field of Dreams. She's never seen it. I'm really excited to watch that one with her.
Yeah, there's a few. There's Boogie Nights, Field of Dreams. There's like a few bangers we have to watch.
Bangers with Boogie Nights is correct.
Yeah, I understand why you wouldn't continue with Demon Slayer. Does any channel have a good audience for anime watch-alongs?
The last one we did was okay. The last one we did was okay.
I know it's not bad, but it just feels like maybe the community isn't watching the reactions as much as they watch the show.
I really want to finish it too. So I don't know yet. I still got to figure it out because part of me doesn't want to be a quitter. We got 70.
I mean, you should finish it regardless.
I know. I will. Armada, in the hot mic chat, people should say hee-haw in the chat randomly. No, because if you do that too much, they're going to know something's up. You got to wait and you got to plan it out. You got to do a super chat and ask about, who, maybe something like, who do you think is the better animated character? Like Rapunzel or Hee-Haw? That's what you got to do. You can't just start, you like pace it out so they know what is the word? Is Donkeys in Space actually happening? We hear that so-and-so is attached. Don't mention Gary Busey because they'll know right away. But craft it out and then send me the link. GoPal. Still don't know what's happening, but I'm here for it. Thank you, GoPal. The Brandon Salad. Support for Donkeys in Space. Grateful. Me too. Okay, so let's see. So 70 so far, Steph.
Okay, let's keep it up.
Yep. Lorian Arwen, sending support. I love the show, Kristian and Steph. You do you. Thank you. Just want to say how much I love the show. Most anticipated show is Donkeys in Space. Yes.
Lori, you get it. You get it, Lori.
Yep. You totally get it. Okay. Next one. Zort. It kind of worked. I got to love that AI slop. I will still write, executive produce you with that with you, Kristian. Your people should get in touch with mine. Deal. Peter Kalenko. Did you watch Fallout Season 2, Steph?
Oh yeah, I'm locked in.
I'm
a Fallout girly. Yes. I love Fallout.
Now they do this. Is this all one dump or week by week?
Week by week.
Oh, good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll give you my thoughts on season 2 when I watch season 1. All right.
Yeah,
JP,
you're gonna love it.
Somehow Lightsabers has returned. Agreed. Mirjam, support for the lovely Steph and lovely Kristian. Thank you, Mirjam.
Thank you.
RQ, support for Steph. Honey Bear is the name of the female lead in Donkeys in Space. Well, there we go. We got our next character. Honey Bear.
Yeah, I love when animals are named other animals.
Yeah,
so that's perfect.
What should we make? I guess Honey Bear has to be a donkey, right?
She has to be a donkey or something totally different. Like
maybe she is the first astronaut there, and they're trying, and the rest. She told the other donkeys to stay behind because she wanted to explore on her own, but she, maybe her crew floated off into space and so now they're there. She said, I don't need you to rescue me. And they're like, no, we're here to help you.
Right. She's like a nicer version of Matt Damon in The Martian.
Yeah. Natty B. Hee haw, hee and ha ha. Deal. Everybody's on board. Go pal. Pigs in Space is a Muppets thing. Oh, okay. There you go. All right, so let's Pigs in Space. I remember that. I remember. All right, so here are the other ones. This is Donkeys in Space.
Oh my gosh.
It's Mike Joyce did these. I like that one. But the lightsabers I can do without. That one I like.
That's cool.
It's very like kind of 2001-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Trey Porter, favorite to least favorite of the Elmore Leonard movie adaptations. Get Shorty, Jackie Brown out of sight. I'm gonna rewatch Jackie Brown with Ming. He's never seen it before. If I'm going out of just pure memory, and I haven't seen all three of them in so long, I would say Out of Sight, Get Shorty, and Jackie Brown. But I have to go back. I got to watch them all again.
I don't think I've seen Out of Sight.
It's the one with George Clooney and Jennifer Lopez.
Okay, I didn't see that.
Yeah. Ashley Prowlis. It's about time Steph won. She didn't win yet. She's still got to beat. First of all, she's still not in the lead. She's 74. She needs 86 to tie.
Mm-hmm.
And then she needs to make sure she holds off Winston and Chris Carr for tomorrow.
Right.
So, JC, Steph, do you know who Rhea Ripley is? Delayed. Do you know who Rhea Ripley is? That's a good question.
I don't think so.
God, if you did watch wrestling, if you did watch wrestling, she would be your favorite character.
Oh yeah.
Type her in there, and
I see her. Yeah. I've seen her.
You would love her. She's
she
very
seems really cool.
If you were like a WWE like reporter, she would be your favorite. She's like Kathy Kelly's obsessed with her.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was gonna ask that. I love Kathy.
Luke, I love Luke so much. He's had enough of this. He's like,
I hear you, Luke.
He goes, all right. No, but he didn't say that, but I just know him, right? He's like, I'm going to be away from the computer for a bit, meaning leave me alone. But there is a new clip in there, and there are posters in there. There's a new clip. Let's watch the new clip for now. Where's the new clip? Oh wait, hold on. I went to the wrong spot. It's down here. All right, there's a new clip. You ready, Steph?
Yep.
All right, hold on. Let me get rid of this. Zord's Honey Bear's a llama.
Okay.
A llama. All right, the llama. All right, here we go.
That's the donkey commando. Built like a tank. We gotta recruit him to crush those donkeys. Hee-haw and biff.
But he looks scary. What if he terminates us?
Back to your Viddle Goats, Vant. I'm here to join us, big guy.
It's such a moment from a Pixar movie. It's such a moment.
Yeah.
It really is.
For
It really
sure.
is. Yeah, that's really good. All right, I'll have to do these without. If we have any more, I'll have to do them without Luke, because again, PLD has been gone on vacation. I don't know where he is. Is PLD watching? Where the hell is PLD?
No.
I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. Wait, I think he's in here. I don't know. I might need PLD's help, but I haven't heard from him. Go pal. Love Banshee. On the rewatch, I was struck how many of Homelander's facial expressions show up on Hood's face. Never thought of Hood watching The Boys.
Oh yeah, that's interesting because I never saw Banshee. So when I'm watching it now, I think of The Boys a little bit for sure.
Okay.
They're totally different characters, but
I
yeah,
heard he's
it's
really
all-
good. I heard he's really good
so
in it though.
good.
Yeah.
He's insane.
Fuzzy Bubbles, Demon Slayer movie last year in theaters was epic. I heard so.
So good.
Yes.
A great year for animated movies last year. I don't know who's gonna win
Yeah.
for the next few awards.
RQ and K-pop's gonna win.
You think? I feel like
Best animated?
I think Amelie might win just because the Oscars never go with the most popular.
You're not wrong. But I just feel like it is. I don't know, man. I feel like I do want to play something that I didn't.
Have you seen Amelie?
Mm-mm. Oh wait,
Oh
yeah,
my
no,
gosh.
no. I didn't actually. That was the one that I missed.
So
I didn't-
good,
yeah,
Christian.
I did not see that one. That was the one that people can give me shit on. I didn't see it on the app. I want to play.
You can rent it for like not that much.
No, I have it on the app. I think it's on the
Oh.
app now. I think it is. But I want to send this to myself. And then I want to see if I can play this because this was pretty cool. And I haven't played it yet. I haven't shared it yet. It's from the Critics' Choice Awards, from our table. And you'll like this once I actually can record it. So let me put that there. It's a movie. So it needs to be an MP4, I think. Hold on. Let me just redo it. Hold on, you gotta give me a second, everybody. And this will be worth it. You'll like it. Come on. Hold on. Come on, let's go. Rename this fucking thing. I'm trying to rename it. Can't do it because it won't. For some reason, they won't post the .move files. They'll only do. You know what? I'll try to. And Luke's. See, this is right when I need Luke, he's gone. So let me send it to Luke and see if I get lucky and he can post it. But I'll post that and see, or maybe I'll send it. I don't know. Maybe I'll get lucky and PLD's actually watching the show. I don't know. Where is it? Try that and see. Somebody can let me know if it's on there. If not, but I just really want to show you because I think you'll like this. Well, someone will let me know if it gets uploaded. Okay, let's continue on. We did this one, Donkeys in Space. Peter, I think Mike would be an ideal watch along for Canada for Boogie Nights, given his encyclopedic knowledge of that biz. I'm sure that he's seen it. I'm sure he's seen it. Yeah, Mike would be the porn schmodown king. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
All right, we got another one here. This one I'll have to do because Luke's not here, so I'll do this one. Okay. Where is it? All right, let's do it. Ready? Let's see what they do. A Pixar animated movie called Donkeys in Space, period. This is a scene from the movie, period. Captain Dick Donkey, voiced by Bobcat Goldthwait, meets an alien empress named W-HOR, voiced, it's not going to work, by Brandy Love. She greets him by sending him kisses. He gets sick from an alien virus, period. I don't think that's going to work. I think they're going to go a copyright one on that, but we'll try it. They're not even going to know who Brandy Love is. All right, so go pal. I feel like there's a Brody Bruce quote about pretentious assholes that's relevant to the Oscars never picking the popular movie. Yeah,
They never do.
No. Sean McCabe finally saw one battle after another. Amazing film. It's one of the best. I mean, did you saw that one?
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know who's gonna win Best Picture, but it's like I'm not mad that it won at the critics.
No, I think that one to me was the one that that was the one I voted for.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I liked Marty Supreme, but that was one I liked that one a lot.
Sinners more than One Battle.
I liked Sinners a lot. I liked One Battle better. 78. Come on, guys. She's 8 away. She's 8 away from tying.
Go. Come on.
And then that's it for now. We've tapped out, but I'm waiting for PLD to load this particular clip. PLD is here, so he's in the room. He's uploading.
Okay.
So we can at least wait for this clip before we sign off. So it gives people some time here to get. Again, Steph just needs 8 to tie. 8 to tie. That's it. And then we're done. Yeah, there's going to be some. All you got to do, PLD, if you can't get it to work, you just got to turn it into an MP4. So that's all you got to do. Is it in there? No, not yet. So MP4. So let's see. So as soon as this clips up, Steph, I gotta, and then I gotta close the show out at 78. What a heartbreaker that would be to get that close with Donkey.
I know.
And there's GoPal coming in with 79.
Okay, thanks, GoPal.
Yeah. Oh, then I also got to shoot, and then I can't get. I need Luke here.
Yeah, we need like 10 more.
Because I don't think PLD has a Sora account. So
thank you.
More support from Mirjam.
Woohoo!
RQ support for Steph. Great show today. Corn Emperor, what's your Oscar nom winner choice? Sinners for me. Yeah, I would go One Battle, and it looks like Steph would say Sinners.
Yeah, I want Sinners to win, but I think probably One Battle will win.
I think so. Now, I still don't. I mean, if there's any indication of what the Critics' Choice had, I think that it's going to be between Chalamet and Leo, but Chalamet will probably get it. Ashley, they're in 83, 3 away from tying. 3 away from tying stuff.
Yeah, I'm like with Michael B. Jordan. I'm just like so on the Sinners. Like I just enjoyed that movie more than any other one.
I think he was great. I don't know if he was better than those two, though. I just think he was so good. GoPal. Again, my Dogma 4K came in from Umbrella in Australia, and I finally got to do my rewatch. I love that movie. You know what? I saw it in the theater a long time ago. And I would like to do a rewatch on it. I really would. Let's see. So I don't know why it won't download. They used to download these things, but now I can't download it. I'm gonna see because
I need like 3 more to win or something like that. Maybe like 5 more.
You're tied.
Sure.
You're tied right now. You're tied.
I'm tied.
Yeah, you're tied. But I need to.
Thanks, guys.
I'm trying to record this. Okay, so PLD got that clip up. So let's watch that clip. Support you, Lou. Thank you, Mirjam.
Thank you.
So Steph, this was from my table when K-pop was announced as the winner. Wait.
Oh.
Hey, where is it? Where did he put it? He put it up. It's not. I don't see it, PLD.
You dumb donkeys! Think you can steal my power? I've got teeth for black.
No, that wasn't it. Where is it? That's not. I'm not seeing it. All right. Guess it's not there. All right. So, well, he'll let me know when it goes up. Is that not? What are you? This has applause clip. What you had? This is
you dumb donkeys.
That's what the applause clip is. Whatever you did there. So I know what you were trying to do, but yep, and I got rid of it. I don't know what he did. And then I need to send this to Luke and see if Luke can make this work because I can't. You used to be able to download the clips from. Let me see if I can get him to do it. Oh, you know what? Let me try here. Let me try me and see if I can get mine. Let's see. Can I download it? I don't know if I can. Oh yeah, let's see. Yeah, you know what? I can do it from here. I'll do it from here. I'm going to share this. Oh wait, is Luke in? Luke's in again. All right. Isn't that
Were
cool?
they at your table?
Yeah, isn't that great? Yeah, it was like it was pretty awesome.
That's amazing. You were at the best table then.
It was
That's
good.
exactly the table I'd want to be seated at.
Yeah, I was sitting with them. I was sitting with Craig Robinson, sitting with Alex Wu, the director of In Your Dreams. He's one of my favorite people in the world.
He seems awesome.
He's such a good dude. He's just such a nice guy. He was really jet lagged because he was in like Japan the day before and traveling in. He's you talk about people that you root for. I root for Alex Wu.
Yeah,
really
yeah.
Maciel 08 became a member. Thank you. I hope to see you in the live stream. Iridum support. Thank you. Johnny Patrizzo. The Duffer Brothers are developing a new live action Death Note series for Netflix. Hopefully this one does the anime justice. We'll see. Fingers crossed.
I don't know.
Go pal. I'm thinking probably Howard the Duck tonight. Please, that would be a great. You've never seen that movie, right, Steph?
No.
That'd be a great one to do a watch on. Peter, Steph, huzzah. There you go.
Huzzah!
Whatever that is. RQ, DM, SMD. One more support for Steph. There you go. 3 away from 100 now, Steph. Go pal. Just got that 4K from the $3 for the $33 sale. There you go. So support for Steph.
Thank you.
Remember. Go pal. Also, huzzah reminds me I need to watch The Great.
Oh, that's a good show.
Oh, and Ashley Prowse. Here's a take. I hated Weapons. My friend James hated Weapons. Usually we're on the same page. He hated it. Did not get the hype for it. I was so excited to see it as well. It was a shame. That was my friend James. The same thing. I loved Weapons. Loved it.
I liked it too.
Oh, so Dark Smirk said I brought up his chat, but I didn't read it. Let me go back and make sure that I do that. I don't want to do that. That's just kind of. Let me find Dark. Where is it? I'm looking, guys. I'm looking. There's only so much I can do. Oh, is Luke back in here? I'm going to share this with you, Luke, and hopefully Luke can put this in here. Let's see. Let's see if Luke can put that in there. He was in and now he's out. Oh, is that it? No. Where is it? Dark. I'm looking for it. I'm trying to find the tag. I don't know where it is. Just tell me the tag. I'll read it right now. What is it? Tell me what the tag is, because I brought it up and I can't find it now. So Dark Smirk, bring up what it is. Sean McCabe, support for Kristian. Support for Steph. Kristian, you're badass. I have spoken. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
Yeah, Dark Smirk 1. Bring up your tagline and I'll read it just normally. Okay, let's see. Oh, so Luke just added a new clip. Was it the new clip that I sent you, or just another one? Is another? Is this it? Maybe this is it.
For your brave arrival, Captain. A gesture of welcome.
Much obliged, Your Excellency.
May the stars favor your heart.
Wait. Uh-oh.
Didn't sound like Bobcat or Brandy Love, but we'll take it. Thank you, Luke. Okay. Steph for 100. One more again. Thank you, RQ.
Thank you.
Go Paul. Just when you thought he was in, they pulled him back out. So Steph, 100. You got a shot here to take out Winston and Chris tomorrow.
Fingers crossed.
Very possible with 100. Thanks to Donkeys in Space.
Thank you to Donkeys in Space.
Fun show here today. Steph, where can the good people find you? That's not me. That's you.
At Steph Sabra all over social media and youtube.com/Steph Sabra.
What's going on in the channel, by the way? What's the latest?
And the latest, I'm dropping a video today. So go check that out. It'll probably be up soon after this show.
Okay.
And then I'll be live on Sunday.
I love that. All right. Well, there you go. Guys, thank you for being here. Please join memberships. Please join Patreon. We're trying to build up Patreon. PLD and I are bumping our heads together to figure out what do you need over our Patreon. We're gonna get the unedited reactions up early. We have a lot of stuff coming out when we do the Game of Thrones episodes. We'll put that out early. When we do movies, we'll do them early so you can see them. Make sure you join both of those. Join the Discord, all that. And as I just said, join the Discord right there. It's in the links in the chat and also in the description. Check out Steph. Check everything else too. We're on Spotify. All that. I ask you,
Please.
That's it. So thanks for being here. See you guys on the flip side.